to the garden. Don't start that. Come on, man. What's going on, Happy Mac? Jumping on here for a quick, probably dropping a video here in a little while anyway, but I just want to show y'all these beautiful blooms that's popping off around here. Get this tripod right. It's like 50, 53, 54 degrees right now. Supposed to be dropping back down in the 30s tonight. We had some bad weather Friday, Saturday, and up into Sunday morning. The bud fire. And yeah, we had some bad weather, so we washed them ultra away. But I just want to show y'all these what's popping right now. Even though we still got a few, I'm hoping I don't lose all my blooms, but look at my Bella, Georgia. No, this is Alberta. That's the Bella, Georgia. Look at all them blooms. That's awesome. My dwarf is starting to wake up. Nothing from that Blue Johnson yet. That's that Santa Rosa planet. And look at them Nat King cherries. I don't care what nobody say. Them Nat King cherries is freaking delicious. And they blooming like crazy. This is their 4th year in the ground. And them devil balls we planted down here is coming up. Yeah, come on, peaches. That's what I'm saying. These Nat King cherries are freaking delicious, though. And they are loaded. My Lampin cherry, it'll be her 4th year in the ground, too. I'm hoping she flowers. Can't never really tell. It kind of looks like a flower. Not really sure. Blueberries, they ringing their bell, some of the early varieties. I think that was a bright swell, I want to say. I think these tulips. Yeah, tulips. Gotta bring in them pollinators. That right there is an Emerson. This flower, this one of the early ones too. Or emblem. This is my bean. I don't know. She usually flower, give me a couple. She's still small. I had to cut her back a lot. Because I don't know, I showed y'all that damage they was taking. A lot of my trees took that damage. I don't know what caused it. So I had to cut that back. Cut most of them back real heavy. Tuber chat, thank you for coming. All these devil balls we planted right here, which is onions. That's what I call them, devil balls. They popping up. Try to put my music on, but it won't let me. It won't. I tried to do it a minute ago on TikTok. I just did the same walk on TikTok, and it kept kicking me off. New horizon above and beyond. Thank you for coming. The garlic and onions we planted here, they popping up now. Some of the potatoes we planted starting to pop up. Of course, the frost knocked them back, but they come right back. Strawberries ain't bloomed yet. They're usually about the end of this month, the 1st of April. They June bearing, but they still pop up about a month and a half early, and usually produce to up to June or a couple weeks into June, and then they done. Couple new things over here is flowering this year for the first time, which is my Red Haven peach. Look at all the blooms on her, 3rd year in the ground, and she is popping up. Arctic Fox, thank you for coming. Hey puppies, ain't no puppies, them some demon dogs. That's what they are. And my little red nectarine, I had to cut this thing back so much, man, so much. See, it had a bigger branch here, had one here and had one here. I had to cut this back so much and moved it over here because it was getting damaged like crazy. Wherever you put garlic, make sure you get it all, because this garlic, I planted this garlic over here like 4 years ago, and it's still coming back every year. And this is my 5-in-1 plum. First year it's flowering too. Two branches on it is flowering, so it's 2 different varieties. This one and this one over here. Not as many, but it still got some flowers on it. But this side right here has got a lot. But it's pretty much done took over the rest of it. None of this gala apple look like it's finna open up. I hope it flowers this year because this be his 4th year in the ground. Renee's Secret Garden, thanks for coming. It look like my baby, my Arkansas Black is finna open. Looks like it. That's not Arkansas Black, that's a Red Delicious. This is my baby, my Arkansas Black. This is some of the damage I was telling y'all that they took. And I don't know if it was, what was caused there from squirrels. Rudy, if it was squirrels or what it was, but something caused them a lot of damage. Where you get that from? I better hope that's something I prune, son. The only citrus I can grow in ground here, a little trifoliage orange, which is Flying Dragon. Blackberries are starting to wake up. Get away from there. You know better than that. Go on. I'm gonna put y'all in the house. I'm gonna show you my peaches, my pear trees, man. The kefir is exploding. There's that Ariel. Appreciate you coming. If I ain't saying it right. Can't really see the sun. It's got me all boggled away. I can't see. You should get something this year after 4 years. Sure should. But it probably would have fruited a couple years ago if I would have left it alone. I moved it over here. It was actually over there on the other side. And I do it a lot. I move stuff all the time. If I don't like where it is, if it's not doing good over there, if it's taking damage somewhere over there, then I'll move it. My pear trees are going to show out this year. I know it. As long as these late frosts don't get us. Look at this kefir though. This thing has got blooms on top of blooms on top of blooms. They ain't all popped open yet, so maybe the late frost don't get them. But they got so many blooms on this, unreal. Catherine Brooks, thanks for coming. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Didn't I meet you at Soul Family? I'm gonna say. Yeah, but just kefir pears. But it always do. It always pops out like it. And you know what? That kefir pear, the Bartlett pears Bartlett pears, you know, Bartlett pear trees. Not Bradley pear trees. The ones that don't give fruit that you can eat. They will actually pollinate your pear trees. This is my pineapple pear. She's from the start flower. This be her 2nd year flower. Last year she flowered late in the fall, and none of them held. But she's got a lot of sex on her this year. I got 5 pear trees now because I just bought an Orient pear. These 2 are using my latest to flower or open. It's Moon Gold Mongolian, however you want to say it, and the Bartlett. I'm looking at the top of this one. I think it might just be leaf. I'm hoping this Mongolian flower. That's the oldest one I got. She don't get as big as that kefir. That kefir just reached for the sky. David Core with the crops. King David is what we call him. No, never been to a soil fest. Oh, maybe. I was hoping I get to go this year, but it don't look like I'm going to. No, but that kefir, she is exploded. That, my Nat King cherries, that Red Haven, the Alberta, the Bella Georgia, and that 5-in-1 plum. They are all exploding. The Queen look like she waking up at Granny Swift apple. That hard head, that Honeycrisp apple. I don't care what nobody say. Them Honeycrisp apples, they hard headed, man. They don't listen to nothing. I done threatened that tree so many times. It still ain't listening. I'm gonna cut it down. I think it's going on this fifth or 6th year in the ground. Had flower not one time yet. This garlic is coming up looking pretty nice. I need to, yeah, most of that yellowness gone away now. I'm thinking maybe because it was a frost. But I'm gonna fertilize them with some comfort tea. All them devil balls. Don't even eat them, but them things is everywhere. These Nat King cherries, they flower like crazy. And the thing about Nat King cherries, they'll flower twice a year. They flower once early spring, then they flower again in the fall. Gonna be my favorite tree soon. It better do something. It's a pink lemonade. I think it's, I want to say this is a Climax or Brightswell, one of the two. I know that's a Premier. That's a tougher blue down there, the tallest one. And that's a Embrun, something like that. A bunch of different varieties of blueberry plants. I picked them up for a little bit of nothing, man. And the honeyberries that I planted, look at them, they looking great. Two of them anyway. That's some little bitty fellas. This Santa Rosa plum that we planted a couple weeks ago, like most of the frost took their blooms, but some of them look like they still okay, so maybe it'll bloom again. And there's some peaches again. Alberta, first one, Bella, Georgia. Miss Wanda. This is my dwarf mulberry that I planted last year. Smashes as hell for review. I don't know why I held that message for review. And the grapes hadn't opened up yet. The sun is brutal out here. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I hope it don't cut me off. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. That's the one thing about trying to do these vertical lives on here. I should have brought my other phone out. I can't play my music, and I don't like it. I like to be jamming off in the garden. I'm getting sticks put up. I'm gonna wrap bird netting around them to keep my blueberries from these birds. I got too many trees just to buy individual bags to put on. I got what, 18 or 19 blueberry bushes? Yeah, and it's just too many to be buying a bunch of bags to put on. I want to build me a cage around them, but like I said, I want to try to sell this place, man. But the way the market is going now, I'm not finna take no $40,000 loss. I mean, I'll stay for a couple more years if I have to, but really want to get this place sold this year and move on. But we'll see. I ain't taking no $40,000, $50,000 loss though. Can't afford that. I want to turn. Should have brought my other phone out here, but I forgot it. Just figured I'd come on and do it. I did the same thing on TikTok a minute ago. It kept cutting me off TikTok too every time I try to play the music on the same device. Wouldn't let me do it. But I can do it when I'm in the car. I don't know why it won't let me do it on here. It kept kicking me out. And them Nat cherries be flowering like crazy. Like I said, it took them about 4 years to start flowering though. But 1 year they got 8 back like crazy. This is a Lampin, Lapine or Lampin cherry. I don't know, it looked like that might be a flower, but we'll see. We'll see. It'll be this 4th year in the ground too. No flowers yet. It was actually a Lapine and a bean. The bean didn't ever come to life. I just cut it off. That's the thing about when you buy them 2-in-1, 3-in-1 trees. Most of the time, one side gonna die. Or I bought it bare root, put it in the ground. That side never came. So I got these bean cherries. All them devil balls we put up through there, they finally starting to come back. All that rain we got hit with, you tell it washed some of my mulch away up through that way too. It's kind of on a slope, so most stuff runs down. I'm gonna have to find a way to get this built up more back through this way so it quit doing it. That's why I keep adding wood chips here. Wood chips after wood chips after wood chips after wood chips. If I get 2 trucks full of wood chips, about a truck and a half full going over here. Because I'm just trying to build this area up so it don't keep running back, because all of it runs back that way over to the fence. Then most of the stuff over through there, like the raspberries and stuff that's over there, they always get smothered out most of the year since I put them there. I didn't even think about that before I put them there. None of the figs is waking up yet. I think most of them took a bunch of dye back anyway. They probably all gonna be coming back from the ground. But they grow back fast, so. And they always fruit. This Desert King, it don't look like it took too much. Most of them, they were looking good until like a month ago. And then we had them dangerous temperatures come through. We kind of cut them back. It's just some cuttings I took off of the Bella, Georgia or Alberta one. Well, I pruned them anyway. They probably ain't gonna make it, but we'll see. But this little thing in this top, it always freezes. The soil always freezes. They've been in there for over a month, but they ain't rooted yet. So, but they're still green, so I'm gonna leave them. Yeah, weather been crazy. Weather's been crazy. That's my little Orient pear. When I got it, it was broken right there, so I put some tape on it, and it's still alive. I didn't think it was gonna make it, but it's still alive. It's budding out up that way now. On my aloe, I repotted and forgot and left it outside. This weather about killed it. I'm gonna have to bring him in the house tonight. I don't even remember planting garlic there, but there's some garlic coming up there. I plant stuff everywhere, and I forget where I put most stuff. Yeah, it hates it. It hates it. And I forgot and left them out here. I just repotted them Sunday. Took everything in the house and forgot them. Because most of all the other stuff was on the porch. I forgot to set them up here, and I didn't see them. So I left them outside. You know, aloe's good for everything. So you gotta have some aloe plants. And they're so easy to grow. They're so easy to grow. Let me grab my other phone. Some music. Come on here. What? No, stay. Well, it's turning out to be a beautiful day. Even if it's only 52 degrees. Hmm. It's 52. I mean, it's got a little chill. Gonna drop back down to like 32 tonight.
It's that Tennessee vibe. We mixing that country with the rhythm. Let's ride. Oh, y'all, let's get it.
I was raised on the dirt road, boots to the ground, under my truck, but I'm further through the town. Hills on the left and a river on the right. In the days, 12 lit up at night, hitting dirt roads, shot down with the summer heat. So the pride in my face, can't nobody compete. The Memphis, and the music's the key. A farm life where you find me. From the city life to them dirt trails we pave, I'm Tennessee made, born to be brave. Ain't nothing like being in the garden, just sitting out here on a beautiful day, just listening to music, working. Man, what's better? After a long, stressful day at work, coming home just doing something like that, man, what's better? Being up in the house doing all that cold weather, man, it takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on me. Gets me all out of rhythm. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna let y'all go. But like I always say, if God be for you, who could be against you? If God be with you, whom shall you fear? If no one knows you, still his heart adores you. You are safe, you are loved, you are healed. Yes, you are. Y'all stay blessed.